Shalom, back with part 2, News and Prophecy. Let's pick it up here in Zechariah 12 and 3. And in that day I will make Jerusalem a burdensome stone, all right, for all people. All that burden themselves with it shall be cut in pieces, though all people of the earth, all right, be gathered together against it. You see that? So you see the nations are going to come against it. Do you understand? Now, you people ask yourselves, well, why? And this or that. Well, first of all, again, those are not the people out there, the Palestinians, nor the Israelis. Okay? Those are Edomite devils, the so-called white man. Okay? They're not the people, right? And the scriptures clearly prove that, as well as circular history. All right? Give me a minute. This is Ezekiel 36 and 5. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God power, that's what God means, power. Surely in the fire of my jealousy I have spoken against the residue of the heathen, that would be the Palestinians, that heathen nation of people, okay? And against the residue of the heathen, and against all of Idumea. Now, Idumea, you'll say to yourself, well, who's that talking about? That's talking about the Edomite devils, right? The so-called white man who called themselves the Israelis, okay? The 1948ers. You understand that? All right? Here. Okay? This will tell you exactly who he is. Idumea, Edom, see? The nation of Edom. The Edomites. You see? And Edom means red. See? Edomite, Idumean, descendants of Esau. You understand? The evil, wicked twin brother of Jacob, who, by the way, did not get the promises that we got. We got the promise of the everlasting kingdom. Okay, Jacob. All right, which is made up of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. We got that. He didn't get it. Do you understand? And then he cried unto his father. All right? He wept. Right? And his father gave him the blessing, that he shall have, the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven. Okay? And by thy sword shalt thou live. And you people can go read about it. What is that? Genesis, the 27th chapter, start at verse 38 and read on down to verse 40. Okay? You understand? All right? All right, let's finish reading this. Okay? So again, therefore thus saith the Lord God, surely in the fire of my jealousy I have spoken against the residue of the heathen, which would be the Palestinians, and against all of Idumea, who would be the nation of Edom, the so-called white man, all right, who in 1681 decided to put it into law instead of being called European or, and by the nations that they've conquered, okay, they decided to call themselves white. And again, that's all to hide themselves, all right? But again, he's being revealed. All right, by the Lord. What is that? Jeremiah 49 and 10. I have made Esau bare, he shall not be able to hide himself. All right, which I have appointed my land, see, the Lord's land, into their possession with the joy of all their heart. Heart in Hebrew is lab, which means mind, with despiteful minds to cast it out for prey, meaning war. Right? And you understand that there's been nothing but war on this earth, all right, continually, all right, through 1948. As a matter of fact, America's thing, 93% of the time in its existence has been a war, okay? So anyway, again, this is another war that, this is the end. This is the end of the Edomite beast system, okay? Their end of their evil, wicked reign, okay, which goes back from when they first came into power calling themselves the Greeks, then morphing into the fourth and final beast, the Roman Empire. Then they were put down for 1,000 years, and then they would come back after the 1,000 years. And again, you read about this in Revelations, the 20th chapter. All right? And the Lord refers to them as the dragon, the old serpent, which is the devil and Satan. Refers to who? To Edom, that nation of people. All right, so they were put down for 1,000 years. Why? What? Jake ruled the Byzantine Empire. Okay, so, but they would have to come back. That would be during the Renaissance. Okay, it took them a little over 100 years to take down the Moors, the Israelites, there in Europe. But from that time onward to this point, okay, as it says in the scriptures, they would have to come back for a short little season. Well, you're at the end of that little season now. Okay? All right. Give me a minute. You know what? We'll end this here, and we'll be right back with part 3, all right, of News and Prophecy. Shalom.